Hello, and thank you guys for joining us again. Here is a sports update for you guys for the NCAA tournament. Um, like I said earlier, Duke winning against UNC 93-85. Final score. That was the final score. Butler beating Texas Tech 71-61. Kentucky beating Colorado 74-67. Iowa State beating Ion 94-81. That was the final score. Now we're coming to a very interesting game right here. We have Yale versus Baylor. Yale 66, Baylor 57. It's going to be a possible upset score. If it happens to be that Baylor loses this, it will be an upset. Hampton versus Virginia. As you can see, Virginia 79-45. Kansas leading Austin Peay 38-18. UALR versus Purdue. Purdue's leading them 18-14. Game just started a few minutes, let's say about 12 minutes ago, maybe. So it looks like we're coming down to this game here. Possible upset. Just wanted to break us into that. Possible upset is to come on that game. Games coming on tonight. We have Miami versus Buffalo, Chattanooga and Indiana, FGCU versus North Carolina, Fresno State versus Utah, Wichita State and Arizona, Kentucky and Stony Brook, Providence versus Southern California, and Gonzaga versus Seton Hall. Just thought we'd break you guys in here with the Butler score. It still looks to be about 66-59. We just got an update for the Virginia game. Turns out it's 81-45 with 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. So getting a little nipply right there. Kansas leading still. We got an update here, 38-20, and it looks like we got an update as far as Yale and Baylor, 66-60. So Baylor trying to make a comeback there against them, trying to. Let's go to the official bracket. Show you guys the official bracket that we still have right now. Kansas, Austin, winner of that game will come play Kentucky on Saturday. Baylor and Yale, the winner of this game will go play Duke. Providence and Indiana, the winner of that will play Iowa State. Virginia and Hampton. So it looks like Virginia will be facing Butler on Saturday. And let's see, where's our other game at? Trying to locate our other games going on right now, but it's kind of hard to find all of them. Let me see. Get back to the schedule, see what the okay, never mind. Looks like we don't have so far today at the moment. Nothing coming out of this bracket. Coming on later on tonight. A lot of the games coming out of these three brackets, Southwest and Midwest. Games for the East will come out later on tonight. Be looking forward to those games coming up soon. Watch the games on your iPad and iPhone and phones, computers. March Madness Live. You will need to enter in your TV provider login and password, which is provided if you have an online account. So wanting to know more about the games, try to tune in there. Like I said, your brackets for ESPN and all brackets have been locked. I locked at about 11 o'clock. Still, my bracket's here. We're gonna take a since we got enough time. Yeah, we have enough. Yeah, producer's telling me we have enough time to do this with you guys. Obama did his bracket. Celebrities entries right here. We're gonna actually pop open President Obama's bracket right now. he basically has picked Kansas to win it at the moment. 41-22 Kansas. So looking to advance there with a possible down here in this bracket. Not looking too hot for Baylor, so President Obama could be making a mistake here picking Baylor over Yale, so he's possibly going to have an upset. Looks like it's 68-60 now with 3:52 left on the clock. So possible upsets coming his way. He scored 50 points, so looks like he just got another one correct, which he did, learning that Virginia has won, so he's making an improvement here. So Virginia and Butler at 1:50 p.m. on Saturday. Still looking, he needs Purdue to win here. Purdue is actually losing by 1 point at the moment, so looking to possibly take the lead soon. So keep you guys a little posted. Let's look at his Elite 8 that he's chosen. So let's go this way a little bit. He's chosen Virginia and Michigan State. Michigan State going to the Final Four, so beating Virginia. Over here, he's got Duke and Texas A&M. Kind of a weird setup for it, but he has Duke in the Final Four. Over here, as you can tell, he's got Kansas and Villanova. Kansas beating Villanova and going to the Final Four. And North Carolina and Kentucky. North Carolina beating Kentucky. And North Carolina and West Virginia, and North Carolina going to the Final Four. So, looks like his Final Four. Sorry, just trying to do multiple things at once here. So, alright. His final two was Michigan and Kansas. So, he's looking to redeem himself with the Kansas, picking him twice, but both times not getting it correct. Let's see if we got a live score update for you guys, so you guys can possibly show you. So trying to open this up. Upset alert: Yale leading Baylor, so it looks to still be 68-60. So looking to be a possible upset alert, so get ready in case you've already made your brackets on your phone and stuff, possibly an upset alert to be sent to your phone. There we go. There, 81-45, Virginia advances, like I've said. Kansas leading over Austin Peay 38-20 with 1:45 left on the clock. Still 66-60, Yale beating Baylor at the moment, and 18-16, Purdue leading. So getting a little hairy there. Let's take you guys into the Yale-Baylor matchup. See if we can either watch it a little bit or see if we can get you guys to hear at least some of it, but okay, looks like we can listen to it, so we're going to actually play it for you guys so you guys can actually hear it.
Victorian Prince.
Alright, so 68-64, 4-point ball game like he's just said. Getting a little scary here for Baylor.
2:40 left to go. Baylor slowly but surely coming back in this game. Do they have enough time? Mason up on top for Sherrod. They get it down low for Sears. Sears going to drive inside. All alone for a reverse lay-in.
70-64, 5-point game. Yale leading. Hopefully we can get our sounds back up with this. Let's see what I could do here. There you go.
Looking at each other, and Sears had a reverse layup along the baseline. No one was there to even challenge it.
Justin Sears has 18. 2:10 left to go in the game.
So it looks like there's 2:10 left on the clock. 70-64. Still trying to get you guys to hear this game. Being a little picky with us today, so really trying our hardest to get you guys into the games. Get you guys to hear about what's going on in the games. looking to redeem themselves with the upset. Let's see if I can get you guys over here on this. See if it'll pop up here. It's on CBS Channel 12 if you guys would like to watch it. 70-64, minute 38 left on the clock in the second quarter. Yale has 3 timeouts, enough time to stop the clock to win the game. So try and see if we can get you in here now. Let's see what we can do with you for you guys here. Trying our hardest here.
Drive by Wainwright at the paint shot, blocked away by Sears, and he picks the ball off the floor. He's waving to the crowd saying, come on, get behind us. Less than 2 minutes to go. And James Jones is calling for a timeout. 1:58 to play. The Ivy League champion Yale Bulldogs by 6. And with the basketball. Watching that replay, I still don't know what happened and how Sears had such an easy look at the basket.
He beat one guy, and there was no help on the baseline along the other side. Rico Gathers hasn't been in this game in a long, long time, so you don't have the girth down there to push people out of the way.
Check the attendance and find out how many people are in the house. Brought to you by the National Association of Realtors. The upper hand of the home buying game. Get Realtor. 11,656 here at the Dunkin' Donuts Center in Providence. Good crowd, spirited crowd. And Yale now breaks the huddle after getting some instructions from their head coach about how to handle these final 2 minutes in a 6-point lead. Yale fans try not to get too excited on the side. To bring this one home. Dallier for Sears as we come back to play. Sears pick up the dribble. Give it for Nick Victor up on top. Down to the left corner. And Dallier going to walk it back to the top of the circle. 7 on the timer. They get it to Sherrod. Left of the lane. He's stripped of the basketball by Gathers. And a foul.
Okay, we're going to pause that real. We're going to mute that real quick. Right here, Austin Peay in Kansas, 48-28, 20-point lead at halftime with Kansas. 24-24, 4:08 left in the first quarter for that game. And like I said, Virginia winning that game. 1:36 left for Yale and Baylor, so getting a little crazy here in the last few minutes of this game.
Lindsay, freshman out of Salt Lake City, Utah. First free throw of the game. He's 14 for 20 from the line this year. This is a huge, huge moment in this game. Dad played at Baylor. First one is up, and it's no good off the front rim.
Look good, just pull the string a little bit. Flat-footed, hit front rim.
Another try. Points at a major premium at this point. Shot is up, shot is good. 70-65, Yale by 5. 96 seconds left to go in the ball game. And a quick foul on the inbound. Lindsay called on the hold before the ball even got into the hands of Makai Mason.
I don't think that was by design either. I think that was a great setup by Mason.
We'll check the final stats. We'll hear from a member of the winning team. We'll also check the tournament scoreboard. Brought to you by Wells Fargo.
All right, well. Well, maybe we can get into the game. All right. Trying to see. Okay, looking like we're possibly out of chance to get into the video. Trying our hardest for you guys, but
Baylor, so if they want to extend this game.
Gallier gets it in. Sears, out of ball handler. What a save! Lindsay with the finish. Ishmael Wainwright, a fantastic play to set up the bucket. This is a 2-point game.
No need to
okay, just like you just heard, 2-point game.
Sears gets it into the hands of Mason. Trying to tie.
All right, trying to tie up the game. Like you hear, 2-point game, 3 points wins. So possibly out of the game for us. Trying to get our producer to let us stay on for a tad bit longer. Trying to get you guys the last few moments of this game. Let me tell you, we have been trying to get this thing to work. Let's see what else I can do for you. Let's go here. See what I can do for us on here for you guys, but trying my best just to get you guys to see a little bit of the game. Kind of not working for me. So trying another source that I've got possibly gonna let me into it. Okay, maybe not. Okay, a lot of stuff loading slow today. Probably a lot of people are trying to get into this one game right here, trying to see what's going on here. Like I said, 72-70, Yale leading, a minute left in the second quarter. It's coming down to like the last few minutes of this game. Don't see any new updates yet coming on here. Okay, 73-70, so Yale up by 3. But minute left on the clock. Shoot a 3, we go into overtime with this, and could be a possible upset on the way. Trying to see if we have a crew member there, trying to see if they can give us a little live update. Okay, 74-70, a minute left on the clock. Really trying to get this game for you guys. Getting really good right now. Let's see if it'll actually play it for you. Game starts to be a two-point possession. 44 seconds left on the clock. Baylor cannot stop the time, so it is possibly going to be an upset alert coming here in a few minutes here. Okay, I just heard we've lost signals of our guy that's at the game. Trying to see if we can gain it back, but I'm hearing we possibly won't. Like I said, 74-70, 44 seconds left in the second quarter, coming down to a 2-point. Baylor will need to get the ball twice, get a 3-pointer, and then it's hard to tell whether they should foul or not, because if they foul, then it becomes more possessions needed. So 40 seconds left. Might just be coming to an end. for him. Okay, still unable to get him on the line. Let's go, Talk. While we're waiting for the update here, UALR, for viewers that are just tuning in with us, UALR leading 28-26, a minute 27 left on the clock. Austin Peay losing at the moment to Kansas 48-28. This game is at halftime on TNT. Still waiting to see what goes on here. It came 74-70. Yale winning right now, so hopefully we can see Baylor win this. Still unable to reach any person on the inside of that. Reach anybody that's there, so trying our best just to get a little insight of what's going on. Just not wanting to cooperate with us today. So seeing if it might, and I mean might, let us in. So it's been loading very slow today, so possibly not the best source of us. Probably not the best source we could use, but trying our hardest. It works in other locations, normally not in the production room. Oh, as you can see, 74-72, 28 seconds left. Gonna need to strip the ball away from them. Trying to get you into this game, getting a very good game right now. So trying our hardest to get you guys in here, but not really wanting to cooperate with me. Like I said, 74-72. No timeouts left for Baylor. One timeout for Yale. Trying to possibly see if we can get you in just to get you to hear what's going on in the game. It's not wanting to cooperate. 21 seconds. Possibly they just fouled. Probably a lot of people are trying to get into this game. Getting a little difficult to even get to listen to it. Let's see if I can do it another way. Got a lot of ways we can do it here in the studios. Like I said, trying our best to get you guys to hear what's going on in the game. A little difficult. We don't have all of our technology that we use in the studio. A lot of it's in our production room. Trying to see if we can possibly get it to you. Trying our hardest to just get you guys the information. Hi, thanks for coming. If you haven't, let's just give our viewers a chance to see what's going on in the game. Let's see. Turning into a very, very good basketball game. Like you see, 76-75, 9 seconds left. So 1 point game. Baylor could win this. Was trying our hardest to get you guys to hear, but I guess we can just commentate. 76-75 if you're just tuning in with us. Turning into a very good basketball game right here. Love to answer any of your questions you guys have, so if you guys have questions, just let me know. I'll try to answer your questions. Just to give you guys an idea, Kansas versus Austin Peay. Kansas leading 48-28 and a half. Looks like the UALR and Purdue are tied 28 in the 31 seconds left. Just tuning in, Virginia won against Hampton 81-45. In this game right here, we're really trying to bring to you guys. Iowa State being Iron 94-81. Duke versus Wilmington 93-85. Butler beating Texas Tech 71-61, and UConn beating Colorado 74-67. Still really trying to get you guys to see this game turning into a very good matchup. 1 point game, so it could be turning into anybody's game. Trying to really, sorry if we can't get you guys into the game. Very wonderful game right here. My brackets, I chose a Baylor to win this. Baylor not winning right now, so trying to hope that they've actually pulled this off with a possible win here. If you guys got your questions, I'd be happy to try to answer them for you. Just message them to me and I'll try to answer them. Not seeing any questions yet. 76:57, 7 seconds left on the clock. So coming into a good game here, 28-28 with UALR and Purdue. So, oops. Hopefully we can see a win here for them. Stop. My thing's going crazy. Our technology here is a little haywire today. Probably not one of our. There we go. 76:75, 7 seconds left on the clock. Trying to see if we possibly have got told if there's a win here yet. Nope, still not told. 28-28 UALR and Purdue. Turning into a very good matchup. Hey, viewer, thanks for joining with us. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Let's look at the official bracket. I can show you the official bracket. Kansas and Austin Peay facing off. So winner of that will play Kentucky. Baylor and Yale still looking to see who won this one. They'll face Duke. Coming over here, Indiana or Purdue will play Iowa State. And Virginia will actually play Butler. So good matchups right now. Coming later on, I'll explain later on games to you guys after we get to see if we got a little update here with the Yale and Baylor. Really trying to see what's going on here. If a viewer knows by any chance who's won, we would love to hear from you. Here, let's talk. Tonight, starting at about 5:50, we'll have Buffalo versus Miami on TNT. Chattanooga and Indiana at 6:10 on CBS. FGCU and North Carolina will face off at 6:20 on TBS. Fresno State and Utah at 6:27 on Central Time on True TV. Wichita State and Arizona at 8:20 on TNT. Stone Brook and Kentucky at 8:40 Central Time on CBS. And Providence and Southern California at 8:50 Central Time on TBS. And Gonzaga and St. Hall at 8:57 on True TV. Looks like we got a little update here. 77:57, 3 seconds left to go in this Yale game. Purdue going into halftime 31-28 over UALR, and Kansas, like I've said, Kansas 48-28 over Austin Peay. So getting a lot of great games going on right now. Possible upset, like I've already said, possible upset with Yale and Baylor. Not a lot of more information I can possibly give you guys here. Really trying to see who wins this game right here. Thanks, viewers, for coming and joining us and listening. Baylor having a good offense and defense during the Big 12 tournament. Kansas, #1 in the nation, really rocking it right now. I think it's going to be a good matchup if they go on and play Kentucky. All right, looks like we have our final score, and unless it updates at any time with the Yale and Baylor, the final score was 79-75. This is an unofficial because it hasn't said final yet. They could have possibly scored. Yep, here we go. Final score, Yale 79. It was 79-75. Yale wins, so they will advance in the conference. So it looks like most people, that is the upset alert for you guys. Talking about them. Let's go look at the brackets. Maybe look at your brackets, see how many points you've earned. Still 50. I have one bracket that's still wonderful right now. Let's look at the President Obama's bracket, just because he's #1 so far right now. President Obama has just busted his bracket with the loss by Baylor losing. He's busted his bracket, so that was his mistake. But as long as Duke wins, he is still fine. He has chosen Duke to go on, so looking pretty good for him. Still, I am actually ranked right now. One of my brackets are actually ranked. So, hi viewer, thanks you for staying with us. I'm still ranked 878. Rolling right now. A lot of upsets in my brackets. Let's see what we can. People tuning in, maybe 79, 75. So, still looking. Still, that was your upset for that game. Games to still come for is. Oops. Let me get back in there for you guys. All right. Download the March Madness Live from the Apple and Google Play Store, and you can watch live games as long as you have your TV provider. Great chance to see what's going on in the score, especially if it's your favorite team. Kind of want to know what some of my people's fans, the viewers, are thinking. So maybe message me your. Let's see. Hang on. Okay. Just wondering what's going on here. Thank you, viewer, for staying with us. You're rocking it right now. Couldn't do it without you guys joining with us. So, like I said, Yale will face Duke on Saturday. Still some games. Looks like we just started the second half with Kansas and Austin Peay. 53-30. Still at halftime, 31-28 with Purdue. Game's about an hour away from tip-off between Miami and Buffalo, and then they're all following through. Let's talk about tomorrow's games with you guys. Syracuse and Dayton. Going to be a probably good matchup there, possibly if you guys want to watch. Villanova and UNC Asheville. It's going to be Villanova, but we could have an upset, so don't count me on it. Oregon State or VCU. Kind of seeing Oregon State winning this one. Hawaii and California, good matchup between these two. Haven't probably seen these in the NCAA, ACAA tournament for a while. Mid-Tennessee and Michigan State, obviously probably going to be Michigan State. Temple and Iowa, probably going to see. That's going to be a good matchup. Good coaches for those two teams. Going to be a good matchup. Oklahoma and Bakersfield. I kind of see Oklahoma winning that one. Maryland or South Dakota State. Probably going to be Maryland. Pittsburgh and Wisconsin. Going to see Wisconsin. SF Austin and West Virginia. West Virginia, good full court press. Going to probably see them continue on. Green Bay and Texas A&M. Going to probably see Texas A&M win that one. Holy Cross and Oregon. Oregon killing it right now. Still seeing Oregon continue on. Northern Iowa versus Texas. See Northern Iowa winning that one. Webster and Xavier winning that one as well. Michigan and Notre Dame winning that one. Cincinnati and Josephsfield. Seeing St. Joseph's winning that one. Thank you viewers for joining in with this guys. We couldn't do it without you guys. So let's just recap real quick. Games that were played today. Duke versus UNC Wilmington, 93-85. Butler versus Texas Tech, 71-61 Butler. UConn versus Colorado, 74-67 UConn. Ion and Iowa State, 94-81 final. And the newest game to be added to the finals is Yale versus Baylor. Yale winning 79-75. and Hampton versus Virginia. Virginia 81-45. So good game there. This one's still going on right now on TNT. 53-36, Kansas winning. UALR and Purdue. Purdue leading 31-28 and a half. So that is your scores at the moment. Thank you guys very much for tuning in with me. Looking forward to, basically looking forward to telling you guys more about the NCAA tournament. At the moment, can't broadcast much more for you guys, so most likely it is pretty much done airing right now. I'll be on tonight. Give you guys an update about what's went on in the NCAA tournament and give you guys the final scores of all today's games and the possible upsets that have already been faced. And we'll talk about the highlights and stuff. So join us back here tonight at about, let's say about 10. So get ready for another time with me. Thank you guys for joining in. I hope you guys tune out to come watch tonight as I talk about the final scores in tomorrow's games and the possible upsets to be faced tomorrow. Thank you guys for joining me, and have a wonderful, watch a lot of basketball. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone, and thank you very much. See you tonight.